Welcome everyone. Let's try this again. Uh, yes, welcome everyone to an edition of Thursday Night Football. This is Landar, the unedited here. About to dive into some Blood Bowl action. Now, Blood Bowl is a game that I played in my youth on the tabletop board game. I quite enjoyed it and had a good group going for a while. But as most things in life, we all go our own separate ways. So, I decided a few months ago to get this game on PC, and I've had a blast ever since. Reminds me of the old times. So, let's dive into a game, shall we? After I turn some options off. I don't think you guys want to hear the announcers reading so often with their silly stories, but hey. Actually, I'll leave that on. Screw it. I think I'll go matchmaking the Old World League, since the other one's unavailable. Play my Chaos Dwarf team. Which I should probably show you. Yeah. Oh, silly me. This is my Chaos Dwarf team. Uh, I When I had made this team first, I already had a regular dwarf team with a whole bunch of custom names, which I sadly had to get rid of because one game I played, I lost 3 people to death and got 2 niggling injuries, so I couldn't continue with that team any longer. However, we have the Chaos Dwarves, who are dwarves pretty much with hobgoblins as proxies, and big guys like bull centaurs and minotaurs. I do have an injured guy here, but it's only a movement decrease, so it doesn't really matter. Since he has the stand firm skill, he doesn't have to move when he gets up. But yeah, all of my guys are level 2. Well, most of them are level 2, and come with the guard skill. Since I gave them that, it's come in handy quite a lot. I would dare say guard is the most powerful skill in the game, next to block. And the bull centaurs, they have a purpose. They're just intimidating people. They can blitz or hold the line if you so desire. But their movement 6 and sprint and sure feet skills make them better blitzers and ball coverers. But if I get them break tackle, then I can do whatever I want with them. Hobgoblins are your standard 6-3-3-7 players. You can make them into pretty much whatever skill position you want. Unlike, say, a human team who have dedicated throwers and catchers and whatnot. If a hobgoblin can get pretty much any skill that make them whatever you want them, like block and sure hands, and if they get a stat increase, it's even better. But yeah, that is my Chaos Dwarf team. I also have an undead team, which I will show you. Again, I have multiple level 3 and 2 characters. The mummies are the big strength 5 line dudes. And you have the whites and the ghouls, who are interchangeably ball carriers slash blitzers. And the zombies are your basic line dudes. You are pretty weak, but they're there. You need bodies so you get zombies. Anyway, in my Nerd League for Nerds, hosted by the Wild Krendor, I have a Chaos team. And I'm doing pretty well so far. 2-0-3. Although, okay, that's not doing very well, but I'm surviving. A lot of my guys have block already, so hard to take down. And the thing about the Chaos team is everyone is able to be a ball carrier or a hitter. So you can do whatever you want with those guys. But again, as stated before, I will be playing my Chaos Dwarf team for tonight. And then, yeah. Just want to show you guys the game. And have some fun. If I can ever get an opponent. As you can see at the top of the screen, some teams show up. Those are games that I've played, either online or offline. Ah, there we go. We've got a game. Here we go. This is the inducement screen. I can put this money into getting bonuses if I want to / have to. Since the away team has a higher team value than mine, I don't have to. And I will be getting 120,000 worth of inducements, so I will not do the petty cash thing. And you can get a bevy of things. You can buy players, you can get extra abilities or passives like an apothecary to heal your guys if they get knocked out or injured. You can buy bribes if you have a secret weapon or some such. I do not, so you can get an extra reroll or up to 4. You can get a +1 modifier to players who get knocked out to get back up. Or you can get this guy who costs 300,000 to steal the opponent's rerolls. I want to be doing that for a long time. And this is extra stuff that's not available in this mode. So here we go. I'm gonna get a reroll, since rerolls are very precious. There are 8 turns and a half. This is a turn-based game, I should have mentioned. Turn-based football game. How silly that sounds. But yeah. Camry team. This should be good. They can't get the ball worth jack. But they are very strong. So, oh yeah, wow. So yeah, I'll have to deal with that somehow. I'd say that the Camry are the bashier of the undead type teams. Mine being the more finessey. And the necromantic team is kind of crazy too.
We are in for some great entertainment.
Alright, and here we go.
Sitting comfortably.
Wow!
Up to receive.
Came, plus you get a great view from up here. If this doesn't end
Now,
up
most of the people who play Blood Bowl, they do these things. They push G to get the tackle zone indicator in there, or grid, and I forget what they push, but
But that blinding sunshine may affect the passing game.
they activate the chat log.
Then maybe the teams will turn their attention to hitting each other instead.
I greet the guy, good luck, have fun. He appears in Spanish, so I can't read what he's saying. Or if he says something there. So don't expect a lot of banter between the two of us, unfortunately. I wish I had a friend to play with. That would be nice. No. During the game, you're probably going to hear banter from the, quote, announcers. So, yeah, that's a thing. And they'll have guard, too. It's going to be fun. Better avoid these guys.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine,
Yeah,
he
some
said
weather.
that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
Got some proxy guys up there. There are formations and rules that you have to adhere to. You don't only have 2 players on this side of the line, or on the wings, I should say. And yeah, I'll be doing that. And you have to have at least 3 players on the front line.
And we're off!
And the kickoff, and god dang it. Okay, what this means is blitz. What that means is that the kicking team gets to move their players that aren't occupied in the space
Mexicana City Chiefs.
and perform a blitz action if they have
It's
it.
just to name a few good
Facing
field
the desire.
teams. What's your thought on their
Which means any of these guys that I'm clicking on right now can
They have
move.
risen to their former glory. I think they were better in
And
the
these
old
3 cannot.
days.
It must be hard to be a Blood Bowl player raised from a long, long sleep. But I have to say, I'm impressed they remember the rules.
And the ball is going to land
Apparently,
here
not all of them
from
remember
the
the game
indicator
so
that's
well, Bob.
yellow on the white snow. Sorry about that, I had no control over that. And we'll see what this guy does with his blitz action. As expected.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More
Good idea.
often.
Now what he can do is just occupy my tackle zones, which are these yellow squares. Of course, seeing as how it's his turn, they're going to show his right now. Tackle zones are squares that if you move into them, and if you try to move out of them, you have to make a dodge roll, or they indicate if a player is going to assist another player in hitting. Like this guy, he's in his tackle zone. If this dwarf were here, he would be assisting this guy, and he would get an extra dice to block. Unfortunately, stats come into play, and this guy has a guard. He counts as a tackle zone to him, so he doesn't count. That's complicated. I'll show you the game.
Could be a bit one-sided.
Alright, now let's go. Ball's in the bad spot. As is half of my team, but I'll figure that out later. Move the bull centaurs up here. Oh, I gotta go for it. I'll tell you about that in a minute.
Looks like there was some bad blood between
I
those
should
two,
be
eh,
explaining
Bob?
what I'm doing.
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
I'm throwing blocks to try and knock the opponent down. as this game is based upon the Warhammer tabletop game. You're trying to both score touchdowns and knock your opponent to the ground to defeat them. Now what I'm about to do is make a very dangerous thing. His movement allowance is 6, and 6 here. These extra dice here at the go for rolls. Have to roll 2 plus to make it successful. This guy has the sure feet skill, so he can reroll any one of those. And that happens. I got a 1, needed 2. I can use one of my team rerolls hit there. Here, I have 4 left. And this guy has to roll a go for it to get to the ball. Let's do it.
He's got the ball!
Yep. Got the ball. And I'm caged in. And proceed to hit this guy. One die blocks are dangerous, you don't want to do that. Red skull dice are bad. That means the attacker goes down. Attacker being me. And that happens. Causes a turnover.
Well done.
I would suggest only doing a 1 die block if you have a reroll or you absolutely have to do it to make a play work. Now the reason why he's getting 2 dice on all my characters is that his Tomb Guardians are strength 5, and my guys are strength 3. And getting extra block dice is determined by your strength value.
According to the Spike magazine, Cambrian historians and psychiatrists make up a large chunk of the fan base for the Cambrian teams, Bob.
Yes, Jim. Apparently, amnesia psychiatrists are particularly fascinating with the Wallatup scavengers because the only thing they remember are the basic rules of Blood Bowl.
Ha! Oh, yeah! Do you remember that interview
The reason
we did
some of
with
my
them once?
characters look different than the others is because of their experience.
Score touchdown.
When they gain experience, they gain levels, and their looks change. Like this guy has a funny hat, and this guy does not. Well, he does, but that's funny. And ooh,
his biceps do the talking.
this is bad.
It was a short conversation.
This guy threw a block against mine, and ended up rolling good dice rolls for the armor roll and injury roll. Used an apothecary to try and heal him, which failed. And I will take the niggling injury, unfortunately. And this is where I should have taken the apothecary and used the reroll. Oh well, it happens. Oh, that was my already injured guy anyway. Yep. So I may want to replace him. Then again, injuring a Chaos Dwarf is rather hard to do, so
limiting wizard assistance to teams.
Who could forget
can
the
deal with one
infamous
injured player, maybe not 2 or 3.
Quagmire incident
That's
when
been 2 or 4
rampant
with my old
spellcasting
work team.
caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium
Oh.
to sink into the earth.
He failed a go for it roll.
People were blinded
That means he
for
falls
miles
down
around the
and
stadium.
is subject to an armor roll. If that fails, he gets subject to an injury roll, which don't happen to my dwarf. Speaking of which, let's take this guy down.
Well, that's one with a good
not?
reason to go
Right.
see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
I'll blitz against you. Sure to get shooting what these dice do.
Now, there's
Oh,
one that won't be
injury of my
coming
own.
back in a hurry.
Excellent work. Now,
Fortunately for that player, medicine has
the,
come on
all of the
leaps and
undead
bounds
teams
since your
do not
days,
have
Bob.
apothecaries.
I hope so, Jim.
Instead, all their players have the regeneration skill, which means that on a 4+, they they automatically ignore the injury result. Or casualty result, I should say. Okay, my ball carrier is protected still, and I'm going to do something very
Wizards
dangerous.
have not always been able to cast spells safely.
I'm going to throw a
from
2-dice
behind
block,
the
he gets the
sidelines.
pick, the
Were you
results,
playing at the time in
and
an
the aim
Albion
to move
league,
him to
a
this
second
square.
division that prohibited spell casting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes.
It might
were
work out.
great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to
He doesn't
the
have the
mad
blood skill,
charge of a
so he
Raven
might choose this
Bloodborne
one.
Star. The noise
Oh, that's
of the
not what I wanted to do.
Fireball,
But
followed by the
I'm quite okay with knocking him
sound
down.
of the snap of a wizard's neck.
Not much else I can do this turn, so I'm going to end it.
Bet that hurt.
Oh,
Good job
I'm sorry.
his nose got in the
Put that
way.
one down here.
Otherwise, he'd have got it full in the face.
I'm a pig.
Oh, brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
We don't see much of the heroes of law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the heroes of law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
Now, because the bull centaurs are strength 4, he's going to have a hard time getting through that to get the ball carrier. And because my guys are agility 2, I can't dodge away from them, so I have to hit things that are in their tackle zone. Alright, so we will first turn expire. Yep, any day. Oh, there he goes. Oh, yep, any day now. Feel free to wake up. Ooh. Man, this guy can't make go for rolls for nothing. What I'm doing here is occupying their tackle zone so they can't move.
Hey, Bob, do you know who Scurfrick Stonesucker is?
No, tell me.
Well, Bob, he's one of the Hobgoblin team's best players. But still, he often missed entire games as he struggled to tie his bootlaces up.
Let's do this.
Things, they always make everything go wrong.
Absolutely, Bob. And that's why the fans love to see them play Blood Bowl. As soon as he throws
I could have followed him up, but I need him to occupy this guy if I'm coming down. I don't have to do this, but... What's that up? Oh.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
Alright, let's go. Alright, these dice here. The yellow dice, this means defender down. Means who I'm hitting is going to get knocked down. Defender stumbles means whoever I'm going to hit has the effect of this dice. Unless he has the dodge skill. If this doesn't matter, I'll use this one.
I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
There are ways around having the dodge skill with that defender stumbles dice.
The Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise,
Like having
the
this
problem won't be
tackle
going
skill.
away.
It negates the tackle skill negates the dodge skill pretty much. So if you have anything to use any kind of dodging at all, you kind of have to rely on your team reroll to if you fail it. If not, then you're pretty boned. Speaking of which, let's occupy your space. Alright. I'm in prime position to score. Alright, excuse me, sorry. Making dinner. Oh. Now, as a consequence of being immortal, most of the undead units have movement of 4 and 5. If you have 6, you're really good. Oh!
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly, it's really ugly.
Okay, and the blue arrow means you're going to get pushed into a different square.
A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent. It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
I mentioned armor before. To break a unit's armor, they have to roll higher than the armor value of the unit that they're attacking. So, a Chaos Whip is armor of 9, and rolling a 2d6. You can roll a 10 or higher to break the armor. And to
Nice left punch.
injure a
Right
character,
on the nose.
you have to roll a
It's broken
10 or higher again. Otherwise, you will knock them out on a 9 or an 8, or just stun them on a 7 or below. And what just happened here was this guy blitzed my Hobgoblin, knocking him out and dropping the ball, unfortunately. So, what do we do? He retaliates in kind. Kind of. Oh, perfect.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
You are badly hurt. Oh, you regenerated. Right.
Luckily for him, he's in a coma.
Yeah, but I think it will still be hurting when he comes round in a day or two.
Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has
It's,
set up rules
no.
concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last
Right,
season,
good.
clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
I hate leaving my dwarf by himself, but I got to.
Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
Alright, let's go yellow.
Blood Bowl players are going to find their Champion League cousins
Well,
every day.
That wasn't a light touch.
that guy had the pro skill, which lets him re-roll something. That's not part of the team re-roll list. He can essentially re-roll anything as long as he rolls a 4+. I did not, so he failed his chance to re-roll, and he failed his go for it roll, and now he's stunned.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league
I think my
should
mistake
take
was,
measures to prevent the small minority
exposing
of
my
peaceful
hobgoblin
fans from watching a
to
match from the terraces.
that one extra square.
If they don't
being
want to
greedy
join in the fun, they might
and
as well
or
stay home
smug.
and watch it on Cablevision.
Now he can get the ball,
He
and
made picking that ball up
what?
look easy.
Yep, he rolled a 6 to get the ball. His agility 2, so he needed a 5.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family. Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules?
Sorry about that. I'm just really hungry. Hey, what the? Oh. Oh, poop.
Wow! I can tell you straight.
God
Hurts.
dang it! Quit regenerating!
Looks like he could do with a blood transfusion.
They'll have to cauterize it
Oh,
first.
you get more points, I don't really care. But god dang it! Stop healing!
You think he'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down.
Alright, let's get dangerous. Yep. Good show.
Did you hear about the Evil Gits? The team that is made up
All
of
right.
a mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen.
What's more? Oh, right, what I want to do is get a push or something to get this dwarf into the square, but, yeah.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
Oh. He's gonna blitz. Possibly. Oh. What's he doing? I already had to. Oh, the dwarf's in the way.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling big moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like big moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way. A little elf beauty, yeah.
Oh. It's not going well. Not at all. Because I moved one square too
Send
far.
him down for a chat with the astrogranite.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Right hook was worthy of a black hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it.
Wait, what? Okay.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Alright. Well, that's that. More food.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
On YouTube, there is a Blood Bowl League going on of sorts. The Polaris Blood Bowl League, or Speed Bowl League, I should say, where they do 40-second turns. And let's just say it's going very slowly, but they're going, I would assume.
They can start to move forward.
This guy! Wow, he's lucky. Okay, that's pretty good.
Ouch! Right in the face! The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
Sometimes I think they were better off left buried in the sand, Bob.
Really, Jim?
Yeah, Bob. Have you ever actually seen a throw raw throw a long bomb?
No, Jim, but I thought you didn't like the throwing game anyway, huh?
Alright.
Ouch!
That's what I want to see.
Knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
Where's the ball? That's not what I want to see. Oh, God.
Ouch! Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. Did you know the Chaos Dwarves intend to leave with some new slaves?
Oh, really, Jim? Don't they ever have...
What I was trying to do was
No, Bob. They always need
hit
more
this guy on the
slaves
waist
to
so
play
my dwarf
Blood
can
Bowl.
get to the
Yeah,
ball.
well, I would like some slaves too, Jim. Sometimes I feel...
Stop right
Instead,
there, Bob. You sound like a lonely
got double skull.
cheerleader. Let's see blood be spilled.
Whoop. Aw, blast.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
That's where he gets this ball again. Well, again, this whole situation was my fault.
It's a great spectacle, Bob.
So let's fix it.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
Not what I wanted.
If I can get their game
Hey,
going
if you
again.
can catch a ball, I can. Oh dear, this is horrible. This is really bad. Alright, this is very bad. I got an agility 2 person trying to dodge. We have 4 plus to make this work. Oh, here he goes.
There goes his kneecap.
Yep.
I think that it's the whole of his lower
Got
leg.
5 plus.
Did you know that underworld judges woke up a century prior to the other Kemri teams?
Ah, yes, Jim. Which explains why they are the worst Kemri team out there in the circuit today.
The worst
Had that worked,
indeed,
I
Bob.
was going to
That's right,
score.
Jim. They had no one to practice with.
Which, to be honest, what happened 3 turns ago.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge. What? Right on the schmuzzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reitland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. What the? First half is over already.
It could be.
Yep, they're heading back to the changing rooms.
Well, see you in a few minutes, boys.
My ball carrier is still queued. That sucks. He's got reserves for days.
Hey, Bob, do you remember when the Chaos Dwarves had trolls on their teams?
Oh, of course, Jim, I remember. Good old days back then. But tell me, why don't they have them anymore?
I love this story. The Scarface scavengers strapped dynamite and kegs of gunpowder onto the troll, sent him running down into the opposing half, where he detonated himself to the glee of the fans, covering them with bits of troll, causing a huge amount of detestation to the opponents. This tactic has been outlawed by the Blood Bowl regulations crafters, and we haven't seen a single troll on the Chaos Dwarves team ever since.
Oh, I remember that very effective tactic. Now let's see how much blood they can spill without an explosive troll.
Don't forget, they still have bull centaurs and minotaurs. I'm sure it will be a bloodbath, as always. Hey, Bob, can you see those hobgoblins on the pitch?
Oh, yes, Jim, I can see them. It's going to be a nice match.
I hope they don't betray their own team.
Come on, Jim. That would be even better, wouldn't it?
The players are ready.
Alright, that result for a rock. That means the crowd threw a rock at the random player. You roll a dice to see who rolls higher, and whoever rolls lower gets the rock thrown at them. When said rock is thrown, that player is immediately subject to the injury
Hold still
table.
and then pow! Right in the face. Hold still and then pow! Right in the face. This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family. A recent medical report stated that cerebral
Totally a sensory.
hemorrhages were less
jeez.
frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
What? This sort of thing's good fun. He's gonna have his agility 2 guy pick
Player
up the
gets
ball.
hold of the ball.
He does! What? Okay.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
Alright, time to play.
Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
All I should do, I guess, this turn. So many unfavorable blocks. And failing one would be really bad. Sorry. Failing one would be really bad.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. Did you know, Bob, that the Hobgoblins saved Tsar Nagrund?
How did they do that? They're so small and useless and ugly.
Indeed, Bob, they are. But when the Orc and Goblin slaves rebelled, the Hobgoblins turned their backs on their brothers and helped the Chaos Dwarfs at the last minute.
I knew those hobgoblins were unreliable creatures, Jim. Look at them.
Yes, Bob, but ogres aren't so different, you know.
What?
Gotta have my raisins.
Now, there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry.
Doesn't look like he'll be getting back on his feet too soon.
He should be up before next week's match.
Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules?
Finally.
Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
I don't know if we really like that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it. Oh, brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that. Again.
Well, I
Slow motion.
broke his ribs.
I doubt that he'll be taking any further part in the match.
No, I'd say that the apothecary had his work cut out for him. What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
Alright. Yeah, that's the end of that turn. Now what happens here is if a player is on the sidelines and you get pushed or knocked down, you get hit into the crowd, and you are automatically subject to an injury roll, and that happens.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years
It's a
have
regular
been
roll. If
tied
you roll
up by their
10, you
fans
get
and thrown
injured.
into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
Now there are 4 results. You got
In a game
badly
as
hurt,
physical
which
as this,
is nothing,
the player
but
is really in the right place.
you're out for the game.
Exactly, it's really
There are
ugly.
varying degrees of missed next game, varying degrees of stat losses, which come with missed next game, and dead. Players can die. And for some players, losing a certain stat pretty much means you should be dead. Like well, if a dwarf lost a point of strength, I would have to replace him immediately.
Disappointing. They aim the ball in one direction, but looking completely the opposite direction. That right hook was worthy of a black hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
Hey, Bob, have you ever been to the Great Skull Land?
Oh, Jim, it's a wasteland. No one goes out there, not even the Chaos Dwarfs.
Well, I heard a few orcs went there recently.
And have they returned ever since? Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done! He's recovered the ball.
And touchdown, Chaos Dwarves! Yeah! Fancy dance. Yeah. My one cheerleader. my 2 injured dudes. Sucks. Still knocked out, huh? Right, to get a knockout roll reversed, you gotta roll a 4+. And those 3 guys there failed all their regen rolls. So that's a good thing for me. Oh yeah.
Did you know that the Pescatits Blackhawks were the first Khemri team that took to the pitch again, Jim?
Oh, really, Bob? What woke them up?
It was the magical energy from the Cablevision network.
The players are positioned and we're off.
All of a sudden went away. Boo. Alright. Perfect kick. Almost. Blast.
Corruption so widespread that the Referees Guild has set out rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate.
Well, that didn't do any good. Now, I give the guy wrestle so that he can fight against people with block. What I didn't know was that it doesn't cause a turnover if both down does happen and the person doesn't have block. Yeah, let's change that.
Wow! I can
I
tell
don't
you
always
straight,
use wrestle.
that hurts. Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision. reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him. That was a hospital pass.
What?
Are these guys pros?
What was that? Oh dear. WTF is throwing the ball.
Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Let's try this. Get the ball. You can do it, so can I.
That's the sort of technical error that
Or
can
not.
cost you the game.
Okay. At least the ball's doing its spot for me.
Right on the schmuzzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on. Did you see the way he gazed up into the crowd as he was pushed off the pitch?
Yeah, it was a farewell look towards his wife.
She's not the one with the pitchfork.
No, that's the mother-in-law.
I think she's singing him a lullaby.
According to the Spike magazine, Kemrian historians and psychiatrists make up a large chunk of the fan base for the Kemrian teams, Bob.
Yes, Jim. Apparently, amnesia psychiatrists are particularly fascinating with the Walletap scavengers because the only thing they remember are the basic rules of Blood Bowl.
Ha! Oh, yeah. Do you remember that interview we did with them once? The only thing they said was,
We must score touchdowns.
This is what could happen in a game that's ruled by dice rolls.
the referees guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided. as soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
I could have gone for the ball there, but it would have been really stupid. Again, agility 2. And the whole tackle zone thing comes into play there. Every enemy player who has a tackle zone on the ball, it gives him a -1 to pick up the ball. So, had he gone there, he would need a 6 to get the ball. I'm going to play with that right now. Where do I have to, since I'm winning?
Did you know that Underworld judges woke up a century prior to the other Khemri teams?
Ah, yes, Jim. Which explains why they are the worst Khemri team out there in the circuit today.
The worst indeed, Bob.
That's right, Jim. They had no one to practice with.
Oh dear.
That's one regulation clobbering.
That player's gonna wake up with a serious headache.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
What?
Did you hear about the evil gits?
Yeah.
Made up of the mix of
No,
players?
that was two I
One of the most
picked,
evil
so
supporters of the
since he's the
year
attacker, I get to pick
Fully
this one and
married
knock
from
him
what I've
down.
seen.
He checked that move.
Made him look stupid, you mean?
So. And no good dice here.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
Good recovery. Did you know the Chaos Dwarves intend to leave with some new slaves?
Oh, really, Jim? Don't they ever have enough of them?
Ha! No, Bob!
Oh,
They always
he
need
appeared to
more
speak
slaves
English.
to play Blood Bowl.
Yeah, well, I would like some slaves too, Jim. Sometimes I feel...
Stop right there, Bob. You sound like a lonely cheerleader. Let's see blood be spilled. That hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Not sure why he used the Toon Guardian to hit the Hobgoblin. Could use him the Blitz, the Bull Centaur. Yes. Ooh. Oh, sorry, sir. What's this? Oh. Aww.
Hey, Bob, can you see those hobgoblins on the pitch?
Oh, yes, Jim. I can see him. It's going to be a nice match.
I hope they don't betray their own team.
Come on, Jim. That would be
What?
even better, wouldn't it?
Alright. That's what I want him to do. Thank you. Okay. Do some trickery here. Let's see.
Did you know, Bob, that the hobgoblins saved Tsar Nagrund?
How did they do that? They're so small and useless and ugly.
Indeed, Bob, they are. But when the orc and goblin slaves rebelled, the hobgoblins turned their backs on their brothers and helped the Chaos Dwarves at the last minute.
I knew those hobgoblins were unreliable creatures, Jim. Look at them.
Yes, Bob, but ogres aren't so different, you know.
What? Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
Okay, how many rolls do I try and dodge? Yes, I want to score again. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Gotta do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it, come on!
Well,
Yes!
the player slips between the other one's hands.
Yes, and yet they were
Yes! Alright, good job. Very, very good. What about the bull cell? Here.
Hey, Bob, do you know who Skirfrick Stonesucker is?
Well, no, tell me.
Well, Bob, he's one of the Hobgoblin team's best players. But still, he often missed entire games as he struggled to tie
What
his
is this?
bootlaces up.
What are you doing?
Stupid things, they always make everything go wrong.
Absolutely, Bob. And that's why the fans love to see them play Blood Bowl.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge.
Yep. Been quite a game. A lot of blood spilled, a lot of misfortune, and taunting between players, and yes, good times. Good stories too, but yeah. It's been a game. This has been Blood Bowl. On my last turn. Will I score? Will I fall on my face? Who
What
knows?
finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
Oh, bloody. Okay.
Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say, but it really only comes down to taking a few hits.
Well, I guess I'm not. Unless I roll like really good die result, I'm not scoring.
Ouch! Oh, he's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming then that he had something between his ears to begin with.
That's what we do. We go all out. Go for it. With the final reroll. It's not what I want. It's not what I want. Oh, blast. Okay. Well. Follow him there. I can dodge it, but yes. Alright. All the marbles. Dodge! Dodge! Yes! 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 Touchdown! All the impossible rolls in the world. They succeeded in the end. Good show.
They just...
You talk about my excitement that Bull Centaurs aren't supposed to score touchdowns.
Some time to get over a match like
But
that.
hey, when it happens, it's awesome.
For the whole team.
I was they were steamrolling
And the
out
winning
there today.
part.
And it's going to take some time
Rolling
to
die
recover
for
from a
winnings.
defeat like that.
When you spend the
rolling
match
high
chasing
levels
around
better.
after the ball
Let's
without
do it.
getting your hands on it, you're going to end up losing.
Yeah.
There we
I learned
go.
that in Kindergarten.
He was the best player out there, but on his
MVPs.
own, he could not deliver a win.
Yeah, the coach is going to have to
God,
strengthen his
my
line.
highest
They really
Right,
took the
dude.
game to
Got
the
the MVP.
opposition today.
Yeah. I don't think that the others managed to get out of there half all
And
match.
his was
So,
the injured
we're in for a
guy.
dope-free
We'll level up.
match.
Well,
Good
on the
times.
pitch at least.
He's a typical example of RPBA. Ref paid to do bugger all.
Yes,
I'll
they could have
level
got
up
away with murder
from,
out there today.
They did.
his touchdown, right? He scored. What do I give this guy? Scott Block. Need another skill player. Gonna strip ball. Make him a Cedar blitzer of sorts. Yep, there we go. Oh, he get a glove for his skills. Oh, I guess they all do. Oh, poop. No. That was special. Alright, and I've got 2 dwarves missing the next game. That's not good for me. Yep. And this guy's just terribly injured. Oh, God. Oh, he's 1 point away from leveling up again. Oh, goodness. Oh, well. It was a good game, I say. Not what I expected at all, but hey, whatever happens. Alright, folks, that's it for today. Hope you all enjoy watching the game. And until next time, I bid you all a good night, good day, whenever you're watching, and I will catch you all next time for the next game. Alright, take care, everybody.